damn, these things are all over the fucking place. And then you have to do this shit repeatedly for like an hour. Yeah. It's like they just tried to make things annoying.
It's what I want to think about, because like the swords aren't really any different in this game. They're just their range of attacks. Like, okay, so I got like the short and powerful sword on me right now, and then I got the long one, which is long but weak, and then there's the standard one,
which is just.
But like when you got fucking Sparta, like Sparta did all this weird, crazy transforming shit. It was like it was a different sword.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And the gauntlets, gauntlets were completely different.
Completely different, system of play. I mean, they had that in DMC4. Like, there was a lot of variety in DMC4 when you got new shit.
Like, you used it for like 5 minutes.
That's true. You use it.
Because, like, you get it as Dante, and you're like, you don't even need to use this because you'll be done with it by the end of the. You're almost at the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's so fucking short, that game, too.
I don't remember, like, well, this, I don't know.
Just go in a big fucking circle?
You did.
No.
Because you're looking for the orb things.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that.
Gotta get to the demon world, man. It's paradise for demons.
Fuck. It means we missed an orb somewhere. Fuck.
Backflips. Fuck. Backflip.
Alright, keep an eye out, I guess, whatever.
Oh, assholes. They're super level 1 assholes, too.
Let me know if you see a fucking orb.
What's funny is that this town kind of like resembles Devil May Cry DMC town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in DMC, it's actually interesting.
Not really sure about that. It's definitely better graphically, but
way the fuck better.
Graphically, I guess, color-wise, but it's like I don't know if that the town does anything. There's anything unique to the look. Oh.
Besides the transformation and all that shit, that's kind of a big part of it. The dynamic transformation of levels is a big part of that game.
Yeah.
I think it's appropriate we can start talking about DMC, considering this is what this is all leading up to. The play-in of that game. Looks like these little frickin' Blitzkrieg baby flying things have like diamond Black Ops 2 camo on their heads.
Oh, diamond camo?
Yeah.
Backhand.
That was one of the worst things in Black Ops 2, in my opinion. Have you seen the diamond
Yeah, but
camo?
I think it was intentionally made to be obnoxious, though, That's the point of it. It looks like fucking rhinestones over everything.
I mean, yeah, but it looks like a fucking bedazzler.
Yeah, well, that's the point.
I would have liked a fucking...
stupid and gaudy and obnoxious.
What I would have wanted... I mean, it's obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Just as a lot of COD players can be. I would have just wanted like a fucking not rhinestone, but like a ruby fucking gun. Fucking ruby goddamn gemstone weapon. Have I mentioned how cool Dante's hair looks when he fucking swings the sword? I don't know. We'll have to check DMC3 to see if that stuff is even in it, like the little intricacies.
I'm not sure about that, actually. Fuck you.
That was awesome. Little things like that, dude, like getting up off the ground. I will sing this game's praises where it deserves, and it is in the little animations and subtle touches that Dante has as a character and how he emotes. Not personality-wise, but as far as like being a badass and movement, this game was really fucking good looking. Only when it comes to Dante. Too bad it doesn't really give him any situations to put all that to good use.
Yeah.
I think this is exactly what I was saying when the game started, and I cannot even say it harder right now. It's fucking awesome! Look at all this shit. This is a sandbox game, you know? I would love it if you could play through Devil May Cry 1 as this Dante.
Would have been a neat little bonus.
Yeah.
Play through any of the Devil May Cries with any of the Devil May... Or any
of the different Dantes?
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
At least the 3 of them. Ah, fuck these guys. I'm going into the giant alien cornhole.
No, Jesus. It's got...
Oh, man.
It's got...
It's got an eyeball.
Ugh. It's got a fucking hemorrhoid. Got a big demon hemorrhoid. Oh, what?
Huh?
What?
Oh, yeah.
It's the boss from the first game?
Yep.
Fuck you.
How do I get on shotgun?
I don't know.
Oh,
You can
out.
switch them out.
Tap L to switch weapons.
See, this boss acts similar to the other one. There's some mad motion blur going on right now.
Remember how I said how they basically came in and like took assets?
Yeah, and they just reused assets, yeah. Although the first spider didn't jump.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't know. But the camera didn't do that crazy thing where it like followed him up.
Yeah, that's true. So the asset still remains.
I mean, yeah, it's just said, hey, give us the fucking asset for this boss, you know? Oh, fuck you.
Easy mode! Fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm not firing anything at me. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, the bosses just eat it. Good God.
Mission clear. Dads.
Dads, tell me a story, Dad. Oh, I'm going to tell you a story about Dante.
Let me get started, Dante.
He loves pizza, son. He loves pizza so much, he rides on pizza
You know, it's
boxes.
funny, they didn't even introduce the pizza thing till the second, or third game.
Third game, yeah.
It was like a big thing in the anime as well.
There was oh, that's right. There was a fucking Devil May Cry anime.
Yeah.
I did not bother a fuck to watch that.
It's not bad. It starts
that
out.
was
It starts out okay.
I know, that was after I was like done with anime. That's why.
It's very episodic. Like it's just kind of like
Each episode,
yeah.
something random happens.
Yeah,
and you gotta
missions.
solve
in
the
life
puzzle.
Of Dante, yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, that's what Cowboy Bebop is.
Yeah.
Very much so, but each story is really good.
Yeah.
In each
the biggest problem with the Devil May Cry anime is like there's this like annoying like he's the whole stupid thing about he has to like make sure this little girl doesn't die or something. It's just so she's basically like living in this pizza shop or Devil May Cry shop.
Yeah.
The whole time, and she's just kind of like one of like, you know, she's like the Orko or the fucking Snarf of
Oh. It's annoying.
you know, just
character.
some fucking little annoying side character bullshit thing.
Does Dante learn to be a father?
Not really. He's
Well,
really
fuck it then.
He's just kind of a dick to her. I mean,
Well, fuck it then.
yeah, that's like the
Why?
worst part about it. Opening song's really pretty tits though. It's not really a song actually. It's just kind of like a
Some Japanese
Well,
guy yelling.
no, and there's no vocals.
Oh. Awesome.
That's why I say it's not a song really. It's just music.
Is it Devil May Cry-y?
Yeah. It's definitely Devil May Cry. The design of Dante. Dante looks cool in the anime. Like, they got his look and everything down. It's not nipple Dante.
Is it like a unique Dante? It's not based off the first one.
I don't remember.
The first one, he doesn't actually have a coat, which is really weird.
Yeah, I don't quite...
He's got like a leather suit.
Yeah. I don't quite remember what it's... It might be its own design. Why don't you just pull it up on the fucking net right there?
I guess I'll do it.
Just look at it. Everyone who's watching the video will know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna shoot these little demon babies in the meantime.
Okay, so it's like a combination of 1
That's
and
it.
2. It's not it?
I don't think that's it. Maybe it is.
Looks kind of official. Yeah, I see that artwork repeated a lot.
There, yeah, I see a screenshot of it. Yeah, there you go. Maybe it is, I don't know.
I see Dante shirtless. Already don't like this show.
Oh, but you're gonna play through Devil May Cry 3?
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna embellish the fact that he has his fucking shirt off. Yeah, it's like a combination of 2 and 1's design.
Yeah.
They essentially just took his design in the first one and gave him a trench coat. And that's the funny thing, is that you think about Dante and you think about fucking red trench coat. And then you go back and you watch the first game and he just has a red leather suit with boots. It's like, oh, fucking weird.
Yeah, his design is good though. I mean, they didn't like it doesn't look stupid or cheap.
No, it doesn't. Looks like Dante.
Like a lot of really bad anime today does. I don't think many people know this, but we both kind of fucking hate modern anime.
I can't even tell you about me disliking it. It's just that I don't care. Like, I care so much that I just don't want to even enjoy it. Like, I really am over that. Like, I felt like I loved it to fucking death from the age of like 16 to like 21. Loved it to fucking death. Thought it was great. Just couldn't get any more anime in my system. And then I learned, after watching a lot of like Miyazaki stuff.
Yeah.
Shit. You should use a double trigger. You're welcome. And you win the whole video game. After watching a lot of
like
Miyazaki stuff and like getting into animation more and like going further in art school and all this type of stuff, I really learned to fucking hate anime. When I was like around early 20s, and now I just don't really have an opinion. I just don't care. Like I don't want to watch anything. I just really don't care. Like I'll watch some things every once in a while. Like we watched, what was that racing movie we watched recently? Redline. Like Redline was great. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
There was some super anime-ish parts to it, and like some.
But it's like Redline's like classic anime or like good anime. It's just that's what I loved.
Crazy fucking story.
Well, that's what I loved about classic anime is that it was a visual treat. It was seeing animation the way you had never seen it before.
Yeah,
and that's
it was
what
a real good style anime.
Yeah, and then that's what Redline did. It showed you like this insane fucking style of animation, and it was just like visually like a bedazzlement. And the story was a little more edgy. It wasn't like hardcore or like too over the top. But I mean, it was edgy.
But the movie was definitely being driven by its style.
Yeah, well,
like the story wasn't anything riveting.
No, but it was fun.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. The other thing I would say is, I think, I forgot my train of thought. Last anime I remember watching was like Samurai Champloo, like it was more along the lines of stuff of like Adult Swim type of stuff way back in the day.
I couldn't get into Champloo, even though it was.
It was pretty good. I remember watching early Full Metal Alchemist, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good, but I couldn't get into it too much.
Yeah.
Like, I just haven't been able to get into like a current anime. I'd love to be able to find an anime series that was amazing, but I don't think they exist anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't have an opinion because I was so hardcore into it back in the day that I like a lot of older stuff like, Wings of Honeamis and old stuff like Ninja Scroll, and Akira is one of my favorite movies ever. But when it comes to like episodic anime, you couldn't even get me to watch it. I'll watch movies though. If something's supposed to be a good anime movie, like a film, I think things like Studio Ghibli stuff really spoiled me. Like getting a good story You know, and that's one of the things that happens when I grew older. I was one of those guys that was very much a visual aesthetic type of person, where I didn't think the story was important, as long as you had badass visuals, you know, as long as you had badass looking characters and sexy chicks, you know, and cool designs and awesome clothes, you had a fucking thing, let's go. And then as I grew older, and this actually happened as a result of the Assist Me series, making likable characters and story became so fucking important to me. That was the most important thing.
Yeah.
Everything else took fucking wayside. Everything else didn't matter anymore. And knowing
I've actually kind of been that way a lot. I mean, if you remember, way back during like the days where you and I were both really into anime.
Yeah.
You liked. I didn't think you ever loved, but you liked like Evangelion.
Yeah,
and
I didn't mind it.
And you gave me the series, told me to watch it, you know, gave me an open mind, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Because the characters are fucking garbage in that series, and there's no development. They're the same fucking
and I liked it
fucked up people from start to finish.
And I liked it for the art.
Yeah, and well, the art was pretty good, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, I hated it because of the characters, and you were just like, well, you know, it's actually kind of fun to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that being my exact interpretation of that show and the movie.
There's a random trivia fact, because I know a bunch about anime as well as video games.
Episode 19 was animated by Studio Ghibli?
It wasn't 19.
Was it 18?
It was like 8 or 9.
Oh.
The dance episode.
Yeah, I know.
The dance. And
Studio Ghibli did it and no one knew the difference.
They're not credited either.
Yeah, it was not even to prove a point, it was just some weird agreement.
It was Ono, the guy, the creator of Evangelion.
Snake, there's a bunch of guys in that elevator with you.
Yeah. There it is. It was the creator of Evangelion worked with Miyazaki on Nausicaa.
Right.
One of the more lead animators on that film. And he basically, it was kind of just like, you know, helping a friend out kind of a thing.
Right.
Where they were like exhausted and needed a break, but they needed to get an episode done, and so
Gainax needed a break, yeah.
So Ghibli agreed, sort of as like a show.
Took some of their design principles and
they did the whole episode.
They worked on an episode, and you could not tell the difference.
Yeah, that was the crazy thing about it, was that like you can usually sit there and say like, oh, you can see how the visual style is like, you know, different here. The animation's a bit
director's
off,
different, yeah.
Da da da, and then no, it was just like their task was to create an episode without anyone knowing.
And it was fucking identical.
Like
like you tell me that, I'm like, fucking what? Like Studio Ghibli, for anyone that's familiar, they have a very distinct style, which is appropriate to how Hayao Miyazaki draws his characters. And all their shit looks the same. Like, all their shit, all of it looks the same. All the characters look very similar throughout all their movies.
Yeah, they're
like, males and females can look very similar if you just take off the female's makeup. And it was like, how the fuck did they do that? Because that's all you've seen them do. And then they do something completely different, like Evangelion.
Yeah.
And it's mind-blowing. It's like, holy shit, these guys are really good. Oh my god, giant balls. I don't like that camera switching shit.
It's kind of getting...